So what is up, guys, and welcome to the first place Tenpai Dragon profile from Local Pets Weekend. I wanted to pick up Tenpai because, one, it's a relatively cheap deck besides, you know, the main super rare that you need for the deck. And of course, Trident Dragon. Just don't have Trident Dragon, forewarned, so you don't have to worry about asking a friend, you know, that meme for the deck. But yeah, this deck just really does not need Trident Dragon at all. So it's just a more win card, basically. It's good, don't get me wrong, but you really don't need it. Without further ado, let's just dive right in. Yeah, Tenpai, honestly one of like the best decks that came out of the newest set. So yeah, we'll go over the ratios. For the ratios for the Tenpai, nothing's crazy or different. Of course, we have the 3 Padra, the 3 Shundra, and the 2 Phaedra. This is the standard bread and butter ratios. Like, you don't want to open up too much of the say green, because you don't want to, because it's good, but it's not what you need to start your combos with. Then of course we have good old quick play, broken, and broken. these cards, yeah, this is an insane field spell. Yeah, broken and broken. It's absolutely nuts. And this is nuts. To round out our like field spell stuff, I ran Necro Valley. A little bit of me wanted to run Dragon's Ravine too, because I wanted more of an option to float if I wanted to go into this or go into that. But Necro Valley is just a good deck card to shut down, just to stall in case you brick or something. So it's always Necro Valley is just annoying to deal with for the opponent, and then of course you have Terraforming and then set rotation to round out our field spell fun stuff. But yeah, the deck is just insane. That's for like the Tenpai engine itself. Next we're gonna go into the other engine I have, Bestials. It's a relatively small-ish Bestial engine. We have of course the 2 Libellion, the 2 Druisworms, the 1 Magnuma to round out the Bestials. Like, I didn't want to go too heavy onto it. Mostly just wanted the best ones in the deck as possible. The Searcher, and of course Druisworm. Like, these are insane. And plus, they're just more bodies to get on board to go into your tuner play, synchro plays as well. We do say run the 1 Blaster. Good old having a good old Dragon Ruler in the deck. Searches a lot of, because all your cards are fire, so you can search everything out. The draw spells, we don't go crazy with say 3 pot, say Prosperity, 3 Desires. Desires, like I said, your Tenpai engine is relatively small, and in my personal opinion, and throughout testing, the how many times I've banished like literally all, not like almost all my Tenpai stuff is nuts. Like, it was too much for me just to not want to do. With this, you can dig deeper and also get the cards that you need. Also, because your extra deck is mostly just only need certain cards to go, so you're not worried about too much of it. But if you do like Desires, no harm, no foul with it. But I just prefer the 3 Prosperity. Next time for hand traps, because there's a butt ton of them. 3 Ash, 3 Ogre. Ogre's kind of cracked this format, not gonna lie. 3 of the, let's say, Moonlit Chill, and Effect, Veiler, and then of course we have the back row removal and Harpy's Feather Duster to round out the main. Yeah, very hand trap heavy, which gets allowed a lot. Is you do get things where you just, like I say, you only need is 1 card to really start your combo. So if you open your 1 card and then you open tons of hand traps to protect yourself, yeah, it's pretty much golden from there. We're going to side deck real quick so you can show you my other options and my little spiciness that I like. 3 Nib, 1 Shift. Shift is 4 cross out because Shifter sucks again, going against this, so it's nuts. The spice is if you're going first, or I say the mirror match especially. Board is mostly a lot of dragons, so I wanted to run a 5-headed plus Super Poly, which came up a lot, especially because Tenpai players, we want inherently to go second because we're an OTK deck. Super Poly, when we know we're going first, it's a quick play. So, you know, if they set up their whole board, they're going to OTK you or something like that, bam. Super Poly is a good way to blow the board up. Or if they're going first and you want to crack their board easily too, this is a good going second card, honestly, because it helps break boards, it helps prevent you from dying, and then you get a 5k monster just to smack with them during your follow-up or during that turn even. So yeah, honestly, I think this is a pretty good package. It was a meme package, more of a LOL, but yeah. Cosmic for back row hates and all that fun stuff. Crossouts, of course, we hate shifter. Plus, it also helps against not getting hand trapped in general. So crossouts are pretty good. And of course, the barrier, of course, is still good against Brandon. Like, yeah, it just stops Brandon. It stops a bunch of other decks too. Also stops mirror match because it costs synchro. And it's like, well, what are they gonna do? So it's pretty funny. Especially D-Bear has so much variety this format. Extra deck, Striker, Shields, the only links. Oh no, actually no. Dragonuity. Say good old Romulus for the links. Again, this is kind of the main reason why I wanted to go toward Dragon's Ravine a little bit, because it's searchable even through this and set rotation and terraforming, and it allows you just to dump a dragon or anything like that. Sometimes you just send on Seal's Pass. Striker Dragon's just generically good. We don't have no SP Little Knight or nothing crazy like that, expensive, because, budget deck. I'm going to keep a budget when I'm playing it. Crystal Wing and the Ultimate Zokin combo. Good way just to turn around, say Crystal Wing during your turn. Say in case you're going first, so you have a negate up. Stop it. This pattern, it's all right. That's why I've leaned more toward bestials than normally, because it makes it a little more live. And like I said, you can say they're just more say levels to go into it. Kolbik, kind of just MVP. Not gonna lie, love it. Also, Odd Eyes Meteor Burst is actually kind of insane because one, it negates any effects during the battle phase, so that's pretty good. Interesting. And of course, Ancient Fairy Dragon. Love this is back. Still insanely good, so I'm not going to complain. Say Moonlight, good old Black Rose as well, and of course the Ruddy Rose. I did think about honestly running, what was it? The Pixie, the evil signer version of Ancient Fairy Dragon, because its Feel the Spell effect is actually pretty interesting, and it has a targeting pop, so it's just another level 7 to go into. So I thought about maybe popping that in just for the lulz, but I settled not to. I really couldn't find a reasonable thing. I mean, if I ever do this deck and I take this package out, I might throw Pixie Dragon in for lulz because I think it's a cool card. And of course, you have the Bidents too. Some people have been cutting down this one, but honestly, 2 is still really good to go into. And of course, you have the one Transcendent Dragon for the roundup, and no Trident Dragon because yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, that's it. Love this deck. It's super cool, super OTK, and even though it is, I want to say it's a one-dimensional deck because it's really not, but it kind of is, because it's just an OTK machine, which, there's nothing wrong against that. It's really good at what it does, and what it does is really good. But yeah, love the deck. Again, it's super low budget. Like, the only thing you're really going to be forking out money for is for the super rare, of course. Everything else, dirt cheap. Go for it. If you're a budget player, you want some OTK deck, this is a really good deck right now. So yeah, that's been the profile. I say thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe like always. And until my next video, stay safe and stay healthy out there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.